episode of ISL Podcast, the lightning round. We have 3 minutes to discuss a certain topic. I would like to start off with peer pressure.
And at some stage, if you are a teenager, you definitely succumb to peer pressure. You have to be very strong.
Yeah, it takes a lot of nerves to stand up against that pressure.
Teaching profession. Why are we teachers?
The feeling you get when you know you've been able to change somebody's life for the better. For me, that's the feeling I love about being a teacher.
Next topic, respect.
Respect back then, it was a lot of dealing with respecting our elders, right?
Yes.
Respecting our teachers and whatnot. Now it's more like you have to gain the respect.
It's reciprocal, right? If I want to be respected by my students, I should be able to respect them.
Yes. We've got time management. Teacher Suleiman, you're going to be talking about time management soon.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about time management, but it's not because I'm very good at it.
Yeah.
Actually, I suck at it.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
But I've seen, I had two very big experiences in my life where I managed my time and achieved a lot than what can be expected. So, one was when I was in my junior year at university. So I was doing good, my credit score fine, and I decided to get extra course from year 4, right? From senior. It was possible that time.
Okay.
So I tried, why not? Okay, so I tried, and I already had many courses, but on top of that, I got extra one. And after school, I had some tutoring things. So I had a lot of things going on at the same time, but then I had a very good plan for myself, school and after school and after tuition. So I was managing and I was making money, I was showing some good progress with my courses. Okay, so I thought this is a good experience. And the second one happened last year when I was doing my master's degree. So I was doing my master's degree, I had some classes to teach, but I was managing, and after, at the end of the day, I had some time, so now I realized that I had enough time to finish a couple of TV shows. So I think that's a result of good time management.
Good time management. When I was in university, I heard this time management a lot. But it didn't mean a thing. It did not mean a thing at all. Because for me back then, time management is just you write what you need to do, and that specific time that you need to finish it, and that's it. That's time management.
Right.
Do you agree with that? Because for me, it's all about commitment, really. Yeah. Because for me, it's all about commitment. You have to commit on that specific time that you had written in order for you to manage your time.
I realized that time management means different to different cultures.
Oh, okay.
So where I come from, if a meeting is starting at 12 p.m., don't go at 12 p.m., go at 2 p.m.
What? That's worse than what I expected.
Nobody's there on time. I think it means different things to
Isn't that just tardiness?
I thought he was going to say like 30 minutes late.
2 hours.
And people ask you, oh, you're so early.
I was here on time.
Well, 5 to 10 years ago for me, time management meant such a different thing because I feel maybe I'm older and I have a baby and family now. But before, talking about doing like huge projects and teaching on the side and doing some small business and whatnot. So for me, it was just I'll just do it and then just stay up late. And now I'm thinking about if I do that right now, then I would not be able to work the next morning. So just figuring out, okay, now to figure out how much time are you spending on the things that you maybe don't need to spend that much time on? For me, it could be movies, or even sometimes I cook too long. But I'm just taking my time to just enjoy the schooling, just listen to music and whatnot.
Okay, good to know.
Take that, right?
So for me, it's just always just know what the things are, time consuming.
Yeah.
And then I realized, okay, I'll just cut down on this and then work on more time on the more important things or the more fun things that I want to do.
I know it's already past 3 minutes, but I just really want to include the word procrastination in this particular topic. But what can you say about that? How is time management and procrastination related to each other? And I know they're not the exact opposite, but they are related to each other.
They are, yeah.
Right? In what ways? What do you think?
Well, I think people always work best under pressure. Most people.
Okay, right, good. Oh yeah. So procrastination actually works for them.
Right. If a teacher gives you an assignment and they tell you it's due after 1 week, you wait for
3-4 days.
right. Because you have so much time.
5 days. 6 days or 5 days.
Yeah. But if you know you only have 2 hours, you use that time wisely. So I don't know if procrastination sometimes is a bad thing.
Yeah. But it's definitely related to time management and how time management is affected by procrastination, right?
Yeah, or if you fail to manage your time, you're procrastinating already.
Right.
But as you said, it's not always a bad thing, right?
Yeah, it's not your fault.
That's a perfect ending. Yes, okay, next one. Proficiency tests. Proficiency tests. At one point in time, we are all English teachers. We are currently English teachers. Davis, you're a business studies teacher, but you still teach English on the side. How important do you think is proficiency tests in order for you to know the level of the student? Is it really that accurate? Is our proficiency test always accurate in your experience, in your opinion? For me, because in my experience, we do proficiency tests normally only for the written part. Mostly, let's just talk about English, yes? Grammar, vocabulary, reading, reading comprehension, right? And at some point, those particular skills are only the tip of the iceberg. You need to say tip of your students' skills. Yeah? So for me, proficiency tests, mainly in my experience, should not be used as the main basis only in knowing your students' level of English.
I think that applies to a lot of exams, right?
Okay.
Usually you're judged on how well you do on your exam, but does that measure how intelligent you are?
That's right. Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, same thing for, I believe the proficiency test is necessary.
It is necessary. It is necessary.
Right?
Especially, I come from Central Asia, and people from Central Asia need to take proficiency tests in English if they want to get a job elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So if they're planning to work abroad, then we have to take
Right.
that.
Yeah, they are necessary, right? It's just that they shouldn't be used as the main source of the students' skills, specifically.
Right.
For instance, 2 years ago, when I did a proficiency test with secondary students, I used that only as 50% of my decision to move the students from A level to B level or B level to A level. The other 50% I got from their teachers. I asked the teachers, what do you think of this student? Do you think a student belongs in this particular level or this particular level. So that's how I balanced it.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. So it seems that, yes, there's one part where the level of, say, a certain topic or a certain skill level on reading or listening, right? But there's also this potential that the students are probably would be able to overcome, like maybe depending on like the teachers, they have a feeling, that's why you would go to them, right? And then there's also the confidence level too. And some of the students are maybe they're not great at sometimes taking a test, or they're super amazing at it, and then in real life situations they're not that great. So there's always that in between gray area where the extra judgment from the teachers necessary.
Yeah, proficiency tests are probably, I would say, that they are measuring the formal language, and students definitely have their own language where they use in social interactions.
Right, where they actually are very good, right? Okay, that's proficiency test. Let's move on to the next one. All right, we have this last one, is it? Yeah. Okay. Out of control students. In my experience, I've never had an out of control student. Has anyone?
Yeah, I had that one when we were talking about discipline.
Yeah.
I was working in another country and I had a student running on the desk. So then that was an extreme example, but it happened. Yeah, and I believe it's happening in that country.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, because when I was talking to my fellow teachers, and they said that in the classroom there are fans, two fans, and in one case, a student apparently has thrown a pepper bag on the fan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it touches and curses. Spicy pepper is coming
everybody.
coming on to everybody.
Oh,
that must be really hot.
Yeah. That's
That's an out of control student. So how would you cope with that? I don't know. How would you deal with that?
I don't know. I honestly don't know what to do with that.
Yeah, and in my case, only thing I could think was just grab him by his arm and take him to what's principal's room, and that was out of the boundaries. So that was something I couldn't do. But I didn't know.
Right. Oh, wow. It's a tough one.
But I mean, I suppose it would have to be with what's around them, what's going to affect them, maybe psychologically or whatever. Like some children are afraid of the parents. If they hear that the parents are going to be called, that could be a thing. Or maybe it could be, okay, a popular child and proud of being the most popular kid in school, then it could be, using that as a weapon against them versus, the regular things that maybe will not affect them.
Right.
It really depends on her situation, the student too. Because some students don't care about their grades. Some people do. Some people care about their boyfriend or girlfriend.
Right.
Or their privileges at home, using the car and whatnot. So trying to figure out, maybe working with the parent if possible.
I think that's the best solution, right? Working with the parents and the school counselor maybe, and not in front of the public, but privately, right? Discuss with the student, with the parents, with the counselor, and try to find wholesome solution.
Right. Just in case I experience this one in the future, I'm gonna believe you guys.
Sure.
All right. Okay. So that's it. 3 minutes. Okay. I believe we can conclude our lightning episode with this last topic. And I do agree that there are some topics in here that we should bring up. next week or some other time in the future, because we had a very good discussion on time management and discipline and also happiness.
Yeah.
Alright? So yes, maybe we could bring up those topics again in the future. And once again, thank you so much for joining us. Alright, to do this, thank you. I'll come over here. Teacher Paul and Teacher Sulaiman, our regulars. Enjoy your day. Happy Friday.
Thank you for having us.
Alright, absolutely. It's fun.